we're going to talk about how to apply our discount. So you need to multiply the original price by the percent as a decimal. So here's our original. So we're going to take that number and multiply it by this percent as a decimal, which is 0.15. So you're going to need a calculator for today. So make sure you are multiplying those. And when you multiply those, you get 2025. So this is our discount. So when it asks for the discount, that's all you have to do. But if it wants the sale price, now we need to subtract that from the original. So we're going to take our original of 135 and subtract our 2025. And what we get is our new discounted price. So what are we paying? We're paying $114.75. Okay, so discount is the only one that subtracts. All right, for markup, we multiply the original by the percent. So that's going to be a common theme here. So we're going to take our original of $30, multiply it by our percent as a decimal, which is 1.10. And when you multiply that in your calculator, you should get $33. So that's how much the store is charging you on top of what they paid. So we're going to add this to the original price to find the retail price. So we're going to take the original of 30, add our markup of 33. It's going to give us our retail price of 63. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with tax. All right, so for tax, same thing. We're going to take the original and multiply by the percent. All right, so we're going to take our total, our 62.45, and multiply it by our percent. So yes, I know the percent is already a decimal, but you still have to move it over twice. So it's 0.0675. Okay, so then multiply from there. When you multiply those, you should get 421. So that's going to be our tax. And now in order to find the total price, we add this to the original. So the original was 62.45. Add your tax, 421. And we should then get 66.67. All right, so we got two more examples to do together. So now we have to find our tip. The tip, we multiply original by the percent. So again, that's a theme. So take your original and multiply it by the tip. And what you get when you do that. All right, when you multiply those, you should get 16,876. So now we're gonna round that to 1688. So for tip, we're gonna add this amount to the original price. Tips are usually between 15 to 20%. So we're gonna take our original price, add our tip price of 1688, and then we're gonna find the total price that we're paying for the meal. And when you add those, it's gonna be 101.26. Okay, so for commission, all we have to do is multiply the original by the percent, and that's it. So we don't need to add anything together. We're gonna multiply our original. Commission also generally has a bigger number, but a smaller percent. So just be careful with those when you multiply. So when you multiply those together, what do we get? All right, so when you get that, you get 6,750. All right, so now on to the back. I'm going to do example 1 and 2 with you, and then going to have you do 3, 4, and 5 on your own. So discount, we said, is the only one that's subtraction. Okay, all of them start with taking the original price, timesing it by the percent. So we'll start there, original times the percent as a decimal, find the discount. So when we multiply that, we get 99.92. So we get $100 off, which is nice. But to find the sale price, we take our original and subtract the discount. And that's going to give us our sale price. So what are we actually paying now that we have the discount? So subtract those in your calculator and you get 1,149 and 8 cents. Okay, so that's what we're paying. All of the other ones, markup, tax, tip, you should be adding those. Okay, all of those are added at the end. But first we have to find the markup price. So we're going to take our original number times our percent as a decimal and multiply it. This is our markup price. So the company's marking it up $27. Now we're going to take our original of 15, add our markup. It's going to give you our retail price of that. All right, so now what I want you to do is do questions 3, 4, and 5 on your own, okay? And then we'll check those at the end. So pause right now and try to do those. All right, so you should have multiplied your original by your sales tax and got a number you needed to round. So you should have gotten 479. And because it's tax, we needed to add, so you would have gotten 84.59. The next one, again, you needed to multiply. And you needed to round to 176, add that to 1156. Commission, you just need to multiply, so you got 4,500.